Heavenly Father, as we meet here tonight, we ask for clarity of mind, strength of character, and spirit of cooperation. Remind us that our calling is to serve with humility and respect. Bless Harrison County and all who call it home. Amen.
Amen.
Squire Philpott, would you lead us in the pledge, please?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call by the fiscal court clerk, please.
Squires Lemons.
Here.
Winkle.
Here.
Northcutt.
Here.
Garnet.
Here.
Burden.
Here.
Yearsley.
Here.
Florence.
Here.
Philpott.
Here. In your packet, you had a copy of the previous meeting minutes. Do I have a motion of approval to approve those minutes?
Move to approve minutes.
Second. Got a motion from Squire Yearsley and a second from Squire Burden to approve the previous meeting minutes. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Squires Philpott.
Yes.
Florence. Yearsley.
Yes.
Burden.
Yes.
Garnet.
Here.
Northcutt.
Yes.
Winkle.
Yes.
Lemons.
Yes. Motion carries. Thank you. All right, first up tonight is some old business on the agenda. Aiden Castro is here tonight to discuss with us the Reverend Ross basketball court that he and his team members did for his Eagle Scout project. Welcome, Aiden. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
The floor is yours.
Good evening, members of the Fiscal Court. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude for the opportunity to complete my Eagle Scout project with your support. In particular, I wish to thank Rick Chasteen and Parks and Recreation for their generosity in providing materials and for allowing me to contribute to our community through this project. I am truly grateful for the trust and encouragement you have shown me throughout this process. Thank you for allowing me to benefit our community and take this final step towards earning the rank of my Eagle Scout. I'd like to give everyone a special shout out at Troop 76 too, and everyone there who helped me on this project, volunteering their Saturdays to assist me in completing the labor aspect of the project. My thanks to Lucas and Levi Carr, Aiden Nicole Nishmil, Connor and Teagan Arnolds, Gannon Crump, Solomon Philpott, Alexander Castro, and Kel Thorne for lending me your time. Thank you again, members of the court.
Good deal. Thank you very much, Aiden. I was down to Reverend Ross Park last week and looked at the basketball court. It looks 110% better. So, Aiden, we appreciate you and your efforts, your group. Steve, thank you for bettering our community. Thank you. All right, moving on down the agenda on new business. First item on new business is to consider approval to advertise for bids for the replacement of the Whitson Road Bridge. So we have a bridge on Whitson Road, of course, that needs to be replaced. And Kevin, Florence Road Supervisor, is here tonight to discuss that with us and give us more detail. Thanks for being here, Kevin. The floor is yours.
I hope you all can share these. That we have time to do those.
We'll share that one, Charlie. There's a thing right up in the corner there.
Thank you all. So Whitson Pike Bridge, Whitson, it's really in bad shape. Probably should have done been replaced before now, but we're getting on it now. And hopefully things go right. What I passed you out. So Judy and I sit down today with our measurements and everything. She got everything like she needed. But during this time, after I met with Judy, I got a phone call when I got back to the office, and it was the landowner. And I've been trying to locate who it was, and I don't know how it worked out, but for some reason she called me today and said, hey, I'd heard that you all may be trying to work on this bridge here on Whitson. I said, yes, ma'am, we're planning to replace it. She said, I said, do you own the land there? She said, yes, I sure do. I said, which side? She said, both sides. I said, would you have a problem with us? We might be on your land a little bit. I'll get you sign a consent release if you will let us do our job. You know, we want to do a good job at it. And she said, honey, said, I want you to do whatever you need to. Said, I would like for you to straighten that out some. I said, it definitely needs it. So what I handed out, you can see on the number 1 page, a black mark there. That is indicating that if we move the bridge, we can take a lot of that curve out that comes into it, a whole lot. On the second page, it's looking from the other side back towards the first page where I sit. It ain't, and actually the banks there are higher than where the old bridge is now, which would help the flooding. Plus I'm going with a bigger bridge in there. All the way around, the only thing this would change is the skew of the bridge, how it sits in there, but the length, all that would stay the same. The third page is just kind of looking at the creek area where the bridge would actually sit. As you can see, it's got good banks to work off of. So, and I'm sorry I know that we kind of was going one way here, and now it's getting changed up, but like I say, she was very nice. She said, yes, she'll sign consent release. She'll get with her husband, and that he would work with us, whatever we needed. That's what they wanted. She said that, you know, no problem out of their side. I really think, I've looked at it a time or two, and I don't know if any of y'all are very familiar with it, but that's pretty much a 90-degree curve on the other end of that bridge. And coming into it's probably, a 45-degree curve. We won't make it a straight stretch by no means, but it sure would improve a lot, even from looks to the works of it. The flooding, with the size of the bridge I'm going, we're pretty much doubling the water flow through the bridge. So is that something we can consider before we go too far with it?
So you say the length and the width of the bridge is basically going to be the same?
It would be the same. What it would amount to,
what Judy has right now. So
yeah, what it would amount to is us building a little bit of road to and from,
right,
which we have to do anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, I see it as a safety improvement on that road.
It
there.
would.
So yeah,
Could you
if
keep
the
the road
landowners
then
are,
open during that or not?
Probably could. I haven't even thought about that. During the
Yeah.
time of building the bridge, we could probably leave the road open.
yeah. So yes, if the landowner has agreed to let us use the land there, then I would be all for putting a straight bridge through there.
I think we'd be more pleased with it, and I'll get a consent release signed from them before we even get started, but
Now, do you want to be at a steel grate bridge or a concrete, or you want to look at both options?
we put it in as both. We've done
Both
a
options.
steel grate, a concrete top,
Uh-huh.
and a pre-stressed beam.
Okay.
So really, there's 3 options there. I'm a concrete bridge guy. Fennel Pike, Charlie, what do you think of that bridge?
Great.
Makes a big difference to me. Especially in a flood area with the metal grate bridges, if water's ever going to touch underneath of it, the limbs come up through and then it starts, well, look at Apple Road. And you can't hardly get the limbs out from underneath there. They come up, go up through the grate, snap off, and that's where they hang.
Okay.
So is this a single span or is there a pier in it?
No, it's single. It's just enough that state will, it's 22 feet.
Yeah.
Water flow, 22 feet to 6 feet deep. And the old one is, I think it was 12 or 13 feet versus I went to 22. And the old one was 4 feet from the creek bed to the ceiling of the water flow, and that this in here will be 6 feet instead. I think we'll solve a lot of the water flooding problem out there. And like you say, we're taking the curve out.
Is where the new location, is that on current right-of-way, or will they have to grant us some right-of-way area?
They would have to, no, it's gonna be, which, you know, we ain't got, but,
That's what I
so
thought.
much room.
That's the reason I'm asking.
so yeah, it's gonna be completely new.
Okay. But they're,
Uh,
as long as they're willing to
From what she
give
told
us the
me,
right-of-way and the forage in perpetuity, we'll be fine.
well, from what she told me, she said, we've always wondered why when they build bridges, they don't straighten out a curve if they can. I said, usually it's landowners won't let us.
Right.
And she said, honey, whatever y'all need,
Okay.
we're willing to work with you.
Just, okay, that's fine. I mean, I figured they would, from what you
Yeah.
said, but I just
So,
wanted to make sure.
and I'd have to check, I guess, get with Jace or Bradley, see what we need to do there.
Okay, we'll get the county attorney.
Because really, we're giving them, you're giving them some land, but we're taking different, you're more or less swapping land.
Give you a motion to advertise for bids.
To be opened on 12/9.
Yes, want to open those on December the 9th.
Second.
So I've got a motion from Squire Florence and a second from Squire Yearsley to advertise for the bid of replacement of the Whitson Road Bridge. Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Squires Lemons,
Yes.
Winkle.
Yes.
Northcutt.
Yes.
Garnet.
Yes.
Burden.
Yes.
Yearsley.
Yes.
Florence.
Yes.
Philpott.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item, consider approval to pay English Foundations $1,000 for the additional repair to the boats on Poindexter Bridge. The original bid was for $21,500, was approved on October the 16th of 2025. As Mr. English was there doing the repairs on those bridges, he found another issue, and it was going to be $1,000 to go ahead and fix it while he was there, and that's what this vote would be for tonight, just $1,000. Kevin, what was that? Was that he found another tie boat that had issues?
So, when we looked at that bridge, I actually marked the tie boats that was broke.
Uh-huh.
It just, the paint had faded, and I overlooked it. There was actually 3 tie boats that needed replaced or repaired, and we told him 2. And luckily, he saw where I had marked the X on one. He said, you got the X down. I said, let me come and look at it. And that's what it was. So there was actually 3 tie boats in place of 2, and other than that, the rest of the job was exactly what we said, and he done.
Okay.
Motion.
So I've got a motion from Squire Garnet and a second from Squire Burden to pay English Foundations the extra $1,000 for the additional bridge work on the Poindexter Bridge. Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Squires Philpott.
Yes.
Florence.
Yes.
Yearsley.
Yes.
Burden.
Yes.
Garnet.
Yes.
Northcutt.
Yes.
Winkle.
Yes.
Lemons.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I know that there was some discussion over the price difference and everything. Jeremy's seen it. I don't know if any of you else, he done a fine job.
I've had a lot of compliments.
Yeah, looks
The
good.
neighbors down there.
You've done a real good job. Next item is to consider approval to hire Tyler Harris as a part-time deputy jailer effective November 11th, 2025 at $13.50 per hour on duty, $8 per hour on call. Do I have a motion of approval to hire Tyler Harris?
Motion approved.
Got a motion from Squire Northcutt,
Second.
second from Squire Florence. Discussion? Roll call vote.
Squires Lemons.
Yes.
Winkle.
Yes.
Northcutt.
Yes.
Garnet.
Yes.
Burden.
Yes.
Yearsley.
Yes.
Florence.
Yes.
Philpott.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item on new business is to consider approval to hire Alyssa Pence as part-time kennel worker at the animal shelter effective October 30th, 2025 at $10 per hour.
Move to approve.
Got a motion of approval to hire Alyssa from Squire Burden
Second.
and a second from Squire Northcutt. Discussion? Roll call vote.
Squires Philpott.
Yes.
Florence.
Yes.
Yearsley.
Yes.
Burden.
Yes.
Garnet.
Yes.
Northcutt.
Yes.
Winkle.
Yes.
Lemons.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item, consider approval to hire Ethan Vest as part-time kennel worker at the animal shelter effective October 30th, 2025 at $10 per hour.
Move to approve.
Got a motion from Squire Burden,
Second.
second from Squire Philpott to hire Ethan Vest as part-time animal shelter worker, $10 an hour. Discussion? Roll call vote.
Squires Lemons.
Yes.
Winkle.
Yes.
Northcutt.
Yes.
Garnet.
Yes.
Burden.
Yes.
Yearsley.
Yes.
Florence.
Yes.
Philpott.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the list is just a matter of record. Dana Wisecup's last day of employment as part-time kennel worker at the animal shelter was October 29, 2025. Next item is a matter of records. Marshall Canuck, Parks and Recreation laborer, will transfer from full-time to part-time effective November 10th of 2025. That's all we have on new business. Next, we'll move to committee reports. And first up is the road committee with Sheriff Lawrence, please.
I'll let Kevin.
Kevin's here tonight, so Kevin, will you give us a report, please?
Fennel Pike Bridge, we have got both ends laid up. That is a coarse binder mix, so next year we'll go over it with a surface mix, but turned out real good, really. Ain't heard any complaints, so I guess that's a good thing.
It's good. It's good.
I want to say that on there, I don't know for sure how they refer to them as, but the shadow student, I think that's a really good thing.
Yeah, that was a good day for the youth of Harrison County High School.
Mine, he enjoyed it and asked questions. You know, I didn't really expect that out of a kid, which is Gavin Palmer. Comes from a good family, but he was very interested in things.
Good.
But that's something I'd like to see us keep going and maybe do it a couple times a year or something. Never know, it might make a difference in a child's life.
He told me after riding with you, he wanted to be an electrician.
Well, you know, funny thing is,
It's the truth.
funny thing is, I asked him, I said, so what are you interested in doing? He said, electrician. I said, lineman? He said, no. I said, residential? He said, yeah. But before he left, he said, by the way, he said, how old do I have to be to get on out here? So, I don't know.
Everyone wanted to be a lineman.
We, and y'all might have, Dwayne might have brought this up at the last meeting, I can't remember. Keith Lane, we got it chip sealed, but we moved on to Smalley Branch, laid it, chip sealed it. Barlow Road from 62 all the way Oddville Sunrise, laid and chip sealed. We had a patch we done on Oddville Sunrise while we was there. We gonna knocked it out, and then a little bit on the Avena. We done a little spot there. Kind of trying to finish up what material we had, trying to close up for winter time. With that being said, though, we're not done. I'm really pushing it. Today kind of had me scratching my head. We don't have anything set up for snow and ice yet. Won't take us long, but I'm trying to get every inch of laying that I can out. So I've got a few roads that I want to spot patch with hot mix. Hopefully we can get hot mix, so we ain't quite done yet. We're kind of gambling. So we did install a couple of no littering signs out the airport at the boat ramp. Try to keep that under control. We installed a couple of 24-inch with 36-foot pipe out on Seabiscuit for the new training facility, which is 2 drives there, so we got that done. Other than that, we're just trying to work on trucks, lay what we can, and keep on rocking. Things have been going good. Guys are moving good.
Yes, I'm proud of the progress we've made this year in resurfacing our county roads, especially with the purchase of the new paver.
Yeah.
You know, we still had some ups and downs with getting blacktop supply and then our co-mix mixture being right. But yeah, it all finally come together, and
That
really
co-mix
appreciate
deal.
the team's good work at the road department this summer. So keep up the good work.
The co-mix really pushed behind because that problem should have been solved long ago.
Yeah, it should have been
I
taken
think
care of
we
years
finally
ago.
got it.
Right.
So hopefully this spring, what I'll do is springtime while it's still pretty cool, we'll probably lay some hot mix here and there.
Yeah.
As soon as we can get the co-mix to lay, we're gonna hammer on it, so.
All right. Good
Thank
deal.
y'all.
Thank you, Kevin.
What's the timeline on the bridge that you're talking about for Whitson Road? I know it'd be bid, it'd take a while. We're looking at summer next year?
I will say spring, possibly.
Spring, yes.
Kind of depends on this weather. You know how it could be pretty in March, and it could be really, so.
Some of y'all aren't aware, but out to the road department, where they're doing a lot more of their own repairs, they replaced a bed on a truck there. If we'd have set that out it would have been thousands and thousands of dollars, which those guys are at work, so they're either doing one thing or the other, and as long as they keep doing that, that's gonna keep
Yeah.
two people driving a truck somewhere, two people going back and getting a truck.
We're trying to stay busy. It's,
Yeah, we've got a good team there, firing on all cylinders, so, yeah, we're doing good. We're working very efficiently, you know, we're saving money everywhere we can, so, it's all come together. So appreciate the good, leadership out there, Kevin. Thank you.
thank you.
Next up, we'll have the Animal Shelter Committee report from Chair Northcutt, please.
Intakes is 24, adoptions was 11, rescue pulls was 1, return to owners was 6, animals in was 24, animals out was 18. So pretty good start there.
Yeah.
Satisfied with that.
Yeah, I was out there a couple days ago, and, yeah, it's, had a couple empty kennels, so I hadn't seen that in a good while. So, you know, the animal shelter team's, doing great work, got a good group of, volunteers and employees, and, they're moving animals. Animals are moving. Thank you, Bob. Next up, Personnel Committee from Chair Winkle, please.
Nothing more to report than what we've already covered.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Farm Facilities Committee from Chair Yearsley, please.
Oh, no new update?
I was up to the rec center just today, and, it looks real nice. They got, you know, a lot of brick
I
work
think the
done.
mason's pretty much done, looks
Yeah,
like.
putting the roof on and the siding, so it's coming together. It's coming together. Hopefully it'll be closed in soon. Parks and Recreation Committee from Chair Garnett, please.
Then the second week of JV basketball, first week went well, 118 participants, which is up from 97 last year. The next few weeks, they'll open up registration for varsity basketball and girls volleyball. Last year was the first year they've done girls volleyball, and I think they had 8 or 9
Very
teams,
popular,
so it was
very
really popular, so. And, you know, we kind of seem to follow where UK goes on things, and their team's real popular.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Thank you, Charles. That's all on the committee reports. Next, we'll have the treasurer's report from Melody, please.
In your packets were a copy of your vendor claim. Are there any questions on the vendor claim?
Make a motion to pay the vendor claim.
Second.
Got a motion from Squire Florence and a second from Squire Burton to pay the vendor claims. Discussion. Roll call vote.
Squires Lemons?
Yes.
Winkle?
Yes.
Northcutt?
Yes.
Garnet?
Yes.
Burton? Yearsley?
Yes.
Florence?
Yes.
Philpott?
Yes.
Also in your packets were copies of your transfers. Were there any questions on those transfers?
It's one of the largest transfers we've ever done. So, make a motion to approve the transfers.
Second.
Got a motion from Squire Florence and a second from Squire Philpott to approve transfers. Discussion. Roll call vote.
Squires Philpott?
Yes.
Florence?
Yes.
Yearsley?
Yes.
Burton?
Yes.
Garnet?
Yes.
Northcutt?
Yes.
Winkle?
Yes.
Lemons?
Yes.
Also in your packets were your monthly reports. If you have any questions on those, just let me know. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Melvin. Next up, we'll have the county attorney report from County Attorney Vaughn. Nothing to report.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Y'all have a good night. Have a safe trip.